What is going on, guys? Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we're going to be going in with more weapons to review. And the one we're going to be looking at today is going to be the exotic bow, Wishender. Now, I haven't done this in a while, and a lot of people were feeling like, why the hell are you reviewing this thing out of left field? The reason I am doing it is because obviously we got a hype trailer yesterday, boys. It was so dope, honestly. It just gets you so excited for Witch Queen. That was the trailer that dropped. It will showcase a few things that will be coming, of course, from the Witch Queen expansion, February 22nd. It's going to be dope. It's going to be just insane. But with it, obviously brings a couple of negatives in terms of, I don't mean to be the Debbie Downer here, but the DCV. I mean, the DCV is a hot topic, I think, among Destiny 2 people because it's taking away a lot of content. It's actually taken away the last 4 seasons we've just done. Even the current season we're in is getting stripped away, which honestly, I think is stupid. But we ain't going to get into that heated discussion right now. We're just going to be looking at the Wishender itself. And if you should get this before the DCV. Now, obviously, the kiosk is where you get exotics from different seasons and stuff that have been sunset. It's like the easiest way to get them. We have already been warned, though, that the freaking Hawkmoon and Deadman's Tail, they are going to be coming back at a later, not when Witch Queen drops. They're going to add it to the kiosk at a later date. It says it on their website. If you go to DCV or bungie.net/DCV. The Wishender doesn't say anything about it. It'll probably end up in the kiosk straight away, but that still begs the question. Like, this is for people who haven't got this or are only new to kind of Destiny as well. Should you be getting your Wishender kind of quick? So if you go to the Monuments of Triumph, so yeah, this is the exotic arc I'm talking about, the Monument to Lost Lights and stuff like that. If you are at this, you can see there is a bunch of exotics, and this will be a Forsaken one, so you'll see you can come in here and probably get it. It hasn't been added yet, of course, because obviously it's still obtainable through the quest line. But that quest line, when the DCV comes, we'll take that away. And the thing is, it's actually quite costly. So this, as I said, a lot of people will already have their Wishender. Some people might not have it yet. But this DCV, this ain't cheap, honestly. It takes an Ascendant Shard, an exotic Cypher, and a ton of Glimmer, like 125k for that one, 150k for that one, plus Spoils of Conquest, means you have to raid. Like, this thing is not cheap, honestly. There is a huge cost to a lot of this stuff for in terms of mats and everything. And for new players or people who don't really do the end game as often, it kind of is, it's expensive. Like, the questline for the Wishender, it can be lengthy, and you got to do the Shattered Realm or the Shattered Throne dungeon. But overall, it would definitely still be kind of cheaper to do the questline than it is to buy from the kiosk. Like, this kiosk, this isn't cheap at all. It costs a ton for all of these things. You can see my Glimmer's lower than the freaking cap you have on this. Mainly what I'm here to showcase is, should you get this weapon before the DCV throws the freaking questline into the vault. And maybe as well, we don't know if this will get added to the kiosk straight away, because we all know Bungie are like trying to add stuff to the kiosk. We're going to showcase though in some PvP and then some PvE as well to showcase it there. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with the Wishender bow. Alrighty, so we're going to be going in with their Wishender, and this is everything it's going to look like. As I said, this is a beautiful piece. I mean, this thing is dope. The only thing I will say is that it's kind of hard to get the draw time going, because the draw time on this absolutely sucks donkey dong. But you can see where it will be real sweet and everything, because this thing has wall hacks. I bet you think I'd say that, huh? The wall hacks on this are honestly just super good. Now, they don't last forever, but they are really good for kind of just tracing people through walls. So you can see this guy is never going to expect this peak, and it does a ton of damage. I mean, this thing, because its draw time is so freaking heavy, it will absolutely wreck anyone who peeks out of you. So if you actually do get it to go in, now I don't have Oak Eaters on, so of course it's going to be worse. But if you do get it to kind of go in for you, you can absolutely slay people with quick peeks. Like, people think the freaking Luminaric's bad. This thing can absolutely wreck people so fast. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh, look at this guy. Is that an action vault? Oh! 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 My booty's puckered, boys. My booty is puckered. Okay, this guy's gonna peek me. Yeah, there we go. And I missed. Oh, I hit him. Actually, I did hit him. Well, that's the damage. This thing is actually nutty. And the thing is, the bows actually do, they kind of go through people. They have they have penetration because it is the Wishender. So this bow is honestly just so good for when they're all grouped up and stuff as well. And it's more of a PvE weapon, I'm not gonna lie. Blocks are fine, but like, obviously that's more of a 2v or 6v6 thing. It won't be... Oh, this guy's gonna peek out. Oh, man just actually duped me. Hey, bro. You want to peek me, bro? I've got wall hacks. Oh, wait. How did I miss? I have wall hacks and I can't even hit this guy. I have wall hacks. I can't hit this guy. I have wall hacks and I can't hit this guy. That is so bad. But, I mean, the walls are just so... Like, they're so ridiculous sometimes. Especially on this sort of map where you kind of... It's very close quarters and stuff like that. You just have to jiggle peek. And this guy... This guy is impossible to freaking hit. I don't know what it is. I just can't hit. There we go. Finally, there's a hit on that dude. That guy is like a jiggle freaking machine. Now they're gonna peek. Oh no, bro, don't put your wall up. You just cookbox me. And there's the kill. Oh my god, he just gets shredded. You could, as I said, if you are a hunter, you can use this with the Oak Keepers. My teammate just took the shot there. You can't use this with Oak Keepers though. It's a exotic gauntlet. Oh, hey, bro, die. What the? Oh, get me out. Ah, Oh, get us! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! He's wall hacked. Wall hacked. Wall hacked. Oh, and I missed it. But yeah, with the oak keepers, you can continuously keep this pulled. But the wall hacks will disappear after a little bit. They're kind of like a paired exotic, which is actually kind of cool. But it's only for hunters. So that's why I didn't use it. I wanted to kind of showcase that. And even on characters like this, it could be worth it. Because as I said, it's a cool bow. Especially if you don't really play this game much. Or you're kind of new. Can I not get freaking frozen by this stupid turret, guys? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Much like all the other bows in the game, though, this actually like really benefits from using it with a secondary weapon. So if you use this with... Oh, this guy has to die. Hey, bro. Dude doesn't know I can go through walls. But yeah, with as with every other sort of bow in this game, you are much better off using this with as a different primary of sorts, because then you can just obviously get them weak, and then you just jiggle peek out with whatever other weapon you're using and absolutely slay them. It is the deck clips in a nutshell. We are absolutely just freaking annihilating these. It's just how this map goes all the freaking time. Is there someone in there? Nope. Because I got walked. I can check. Man, I can't shoot. I'm so bad with this freaking bow. What's that? Hey, bro. Oh, he's a one shot. Oh, wait. I'm rifted up. I didn't even notice. Oh, thank you for the kill. We're going to get these guys. Where the walls? Where the walls at? Where the walls at? The walls are so stupid. Oh, man. As a hunter as well, if you use oak keepers or you use the Kefri sting, you can actually get like double walls going, which is honestly just quite nutty now. This guy needs to die. He was so screwed. Oh my god, we are annihilating these, so this will end quick. I mean, this, as I said, wasn't really more of a PvP thing. It is fun PvP, don't get me wrong. Being able to wall obviously is just all sorts of broken. But it's definitely, I would say, more of a PvE thing. Well, even though there is like obviously the monarch with PvE, I do rather in PvE just in general, because it does so much damage. As the bows do in general, the bows do a freaking crap ton of damage. Oh, a guy with a super coming in. Oh, we're gonna destroy this guy's ass. Okay, where you at, bro? Okay, I want to just get rid of this guy. He's probably gonna wreck me. And he's weak, boys. Oh, he's dead. I need to get out. I need to get out. This guy's chasing me with hammers. I wanted to hurt him because I feel like I can do a ton of damage to this guy. And we did like 62. Not as many as I was thinking. Oh, guys, use all this run at his grenades and super. What the hell was that play? We are absolutely stomping these, as I said, though. Oh, guy's gonna try to think he's gonna peek me. Hey, bro. Oh, hey, bro, come back. There we go. There's two of you, right? Oh, hey, bro. Did he dip? Oh, he dipped. What? Where are my shots? Oh, there's the kill at least, man. This thing does so much damage. I can actually kill him out of a rift. Oh, no. Freaking kill him. Bro, if you're gonna stay here, you know. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. You know, weak, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, my. He actually traded. He went for that. Oh, man. But that's the ridiculousness of the wall hacks. I mean, if you ever thought that Bungie would bring in a game where you could wall with, yep, you didn't think that they'd bring the Wishender. And I think that's the reason why the draw time is so large. It actually is solid PvP. It's pretty fun to use. A lot of people just don't use it, obviously, because optimal TTK isn't freaking drawn for so long, and its handling is pretty ass, I'm not gonna lie. But you can see the damage is just kind of nutty and stuff like that. And if you hit people, they will freaking be weak. So if you use like a 120 hand cannon like I am, you will just wreck some booty. All right. Time for the PvE side of things. And of course, we're going in with our big chunky boy, the Wishender. If you ever wanted to see what it looks like actually on your back, so because as I said, this is big P in energy. Just have a look at this. Oh my god, it's literally the same size as my fang. You know what I'm saying? It's the same size as your whole body. It is a chunky boy. Well, not chunky. What's the opposite of chunky when you say tall? We just say big? I don't know what you call it, because it's just a big boy. Okay, that's all you gotta know. But yeah, this bow is really good PvE. As I said, it's more useful PvE, I think, anyway, in general. I rather PvE because I had got the broadhead. I didn't really go through the perks at the start. I glossed over it. But basically, you got Queen's Wrath, will give you the walls, basically, when you're aiming down sights. And this true broadhead, you will be able to pierce them or pierce enemies, and it will go through the two of them. And then with the impact this is doing, you can wreck multiple. So when it comes to PvE, as I said, you can see you can get collats like that. The only thing I will say is that's really sad is that it doesn't have a catalyst, which means that you can't actually get procced in terms of, oh, we got disruption. Oh, it's a barrier knight. But you can't actually generate orbs with this, which is obviously a big thing for a lot of people. That is going to get changed sometime soon in the future. They have mentioned it, but you can see the damage this thing can do, even against big ass yellow bars. It actually kind of wrecks, though. Obviously, there is better things at the moment that can do a bit more in terms of disruption break and stuff like that. I mean, there realistically is just nothing sweeter than hitting somebody with the freaking dome and just getting a collapse with it. I mean, the collapse is honestly the funnest thing about it. And the walls will still work here too, so really need to you can wall PvE enemies. I mean, how sweaty do you need to be? And I got freaking destroyed there. But you can see, even against yellow bars, it will one-shot. The bows inherently do a ton of damage. I mean, look at that collage. I took out 3 of them actually with one freaking shot. 3 trolls in one shot. Man, that's a tongue twister for an Irishman. 3 trolls, boys. Oh, and look at that. Lore-wise, we're going to be hunting some down, some taken with our bow. And this is going to wreck some mofos. Like, I mean, as I said, it will delete now. Everyone's going to be going around with their freaking rocket launchers and infinite ammo. And I'm just going to be like a pleb with my primary freaking bow, walling the PvE enemies because I'm a scrub. Like, where are they, boys? Don't worry, I got them. I got them. I know bows in general, some people don't like them because there are kind of like one target sort of things. But you can, as I said, this is like one of the only bows that can get collapsed now. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm going to get the whole freaking argument about, yeah, but your mark has poison. It can get everybody. But yeah, I get that, right? I do understand that. But this one's fun, okay? It does a ton of damage, more than Lamarck really does. The Lamarck is great for ad clear, but when you're fighting like the yellow bars, this is just so sweet for taking them on. Oh, wait. I don't know why I'm talking about PvE and bows when I don't even mention the freaking Trinity Ghoul. Trinity Ghoul is one of the freaking Trinity Ghoul, whatever you want to call it. One of the best PvE weapons in general, not even bows. So yeah, I understand that sort of argument, but that doesn't mean that you don't want to try to get your hands on this one as well. It's also a primary or kinetic weapon as well, which gives it its own sort of flavor of combinations. So I can use this, of course, with my Glacial Plasm, which is really sweet as a build. You can use it with other things if you don't want to be doing sort of like shield damage or whatever. You can use this with something else. I'm not saying this is the be-all and end-all PvE, of course not, because not a lot of people use it. But this can glitch too sometimes. So when this glitches, did you remember that double damage glitch? This was used by everyone, so realistically, you probably want this just in case, you know, I know glitch comes up. You always want to be prepared, boys. And as I said, with the DCV and stuff, you don't know when this is going to get freaking come back. Because as I said, it will be going away. The quest line will be going away once the DCV comes. You don't know when this will come back. You hope to God it will come back, of course, as soon as possible with the kiosk. But as I said, Bungie have been pretty bad with that kiosk so far. I'm not going to lie. Some of the exotics from previous seasons, they take a bit to come in, especially when they're involved with the quest line. Alright, so this is going to be the last fight. Of course, people will get freaking highs where you don't really do primary gunplay. It's all just freaking getting a sword and slamming people. But like as I said, even against like the higher like level sort of things, you will do some damage. And it used to actually over-penetrate, I'm pretty sure then. But look, here's what bows. Just look at the tips on them though. The tips is just beautiful. Really cool design on this weapon. You get the greens or what sort of... Are they fletchlings, those little bottom parts of a bow? I don't know. I'm not a freaking... I don't bow out, guys. I'm not a hunter. Well... Okay, that means multiple meanings here. Okay, I'm not a guy who uses the bow in real life. That's all I'm trying to say. Well, that is it for me and the Wishender. This is the ornament I was talking about that looks hella dope with it. This is the ornament you can get on the Wishender. There is a bug right now actually with it. So even if you have this ornament, you won't be able to stick it on or won't be able to apply it. It got applied from everyone's Wishender as well. But it's a beautiful piece. I mean, it doesn't even fit the whole screen. But this piece, look how beautiful that is. It's a sick looking piece. But yeah, the Wishender itself, this bow... As I said, it is a ton of fun. It is really cool. And I do love the aspect of it. It has a really high draw time. But the benefits are huge. Like, the benefit of the draw time on this is nutty in terms of you get freaking wall hacks. Now, as I said, you can use Oak Keepers with a Hunter if you want to keep fully drawn instead of doing a draw time all the time. But these wall hacks won't always last with the Oak Keepers. They eventually disappear. A lot of people obviously don't use it endgame and stuff because ever since I had that glitch with double damage or whatever, or the triple damage, whatever it was doing, ever since that got patched, a lot of people just never use this. And it makes sense because there is other exotic bows, as I said, in PvE, which are more optimal. But when it comes to fun, this Wishender has some of the most fun. As I said, Trinity Ghoul and Lamarck can be fun too. But this has its own sort of style. In PvP, it is really fun just to kind of peek corners. So it's super slow, and it's not really... I wouldn't say you're gonna be too happy with it when someone's rushing your ass with a shotgun. But when you peek around walls and stuff like that, especially in Parangrid, it's actually really fun just to one tap or just to peek them, get them real weak, and to switch to what other weapon you're using. And then PvE, it is a ton of fun just to collate like a bunch of enemies with your bow and a spread, like just annihilate them. It honestly is one of the best feeling bows as well. It makes you actually feel like you're using a bow when you use this, in terms of the draw time is long enough, but you kind of feel like the release and you feel the impact once you hit something. Because this true broadsword at the broadhead, you can see it go straight through their body and hit the wall behind them. It's actually really, really fun in that sense. And the damage is really, really good as well. As I said, you can go take on yellow bars, the big ass guys. It does a ton of damage because PvE bows do a lot of damage anyway, but this one has a ton of extra damage because of the draw time. It's not exactly meta. I'm barring some freaking huge glitch again where the Wishender is just doing a ton of extra damage. I don't see you really needing this come the future patch. You could probably just wait till it ends up in the kiosk if you want to spend it. But I don't see this being used as like endgame activity or being some of the main stuff, especially with all the new stuff that will be coming out with Wishender as well. Like, or not Wishender, freaking Witch Queen. Especially with all the new stuff that will come out, Witch Queen and certain mods and everything. Certain metas will evolve, of course. But I don't see the Wishender actually being meta. But as I said, if you want to have some fun with a weapon, if you want a fun exotic and you don't want to wait so long until you can get it, I would definitely try to get that quest line done. As I said, the quest line isn't too bad either. You have to do the Shadow Throne, I think, a bunch of times. But it is a fun dungeon and everything. And I think the Wishender, using it, honestly, is a ton of fun as well. But regardless, if you liked the video, throw us a like, and you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.